Hey, what's happening? It's LaDonna Raeh on the LaDonna Raeh Show, and you never know what to expect on this show right here, right? Well, look at my background. Let's take a guess. Y'all been watching BMF each and every Sunday Eastern time at 8 p.m. Today, we're interviewing Eric Kofi Abrefa. He plays Lamar Silas on BMF. His character is the one you love to hate. But here's the thing. Without him, I don't think there'd be a BMF. I'm just serious. Like, the series is just going so well. He's so grimy and gritty, but he's got a human side to him. Let's see how close Eric's actual character is to the character he portrays on BMF. Yeah. Coming up right now on the LaDonna Raeh Show.
Yeah. Get ready for the LaDonna Raeh Show. For exclusive interviews right here. Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet.
Is it Sugar Ray?
Nah.
Lisa Ray?
No.
D Ray? No.
It's time for
the LaDonna Raeh Show.
I'm so shy.
The one and only sexy mama, LaDonna Raeh. Welcome to the LaDonna Raeh Show.
Hey, what's up? Hey, you know you're watching the LaDonna Raeh Show, and I'm your host, LaDonna Raeh. We are up in the AM, and let me tell you, you know we interview those content creators, right? Such as yourself or someone you know or someone you may watch on television each and every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Man, I need you to join me in welcoming, and I mean, I need a big, huge welcome all the way to the UK. Please join me in welcoming the actor and the portrayal of Lamar on BMF. Give it up for Eric Kofi Abrefa. Oh my goodness. So this is the thing. We're watching BMF every single week, and you're portraying the character of Lamar Silas. And I just have to tell you, the consensus is so unique of how people feel about Lamar. Some people love him. Some people hate him. I love to hate him, okay? But Lamar is like old school, you know, his mind is always moving around. I gotta ask you something, man. Everybody wants to know, why were you late picking up Zoey? Come on.
The circumstances, man. I swear, work on the streets is just long today. But I overdone my shit.
Had you been there, I don't know, a few minutes earlier, you may have run into Zoey getting into the car with, you know, well, I want to say Lil Meech, but Big Meech. Lil Meech is playing Big Meech. You would have seen her get into the car, but overall, I think that if you're watching the show, we know that Monique and Zoey really bring out the human side in Lamar. And now that that's been cut off, those of you who have been watching, now that that's been kind of cut off and tampered with, what's next for Lamar?
Havoc. Absolute havoc and grief.
I'm just gonna wait for him because I got more questions to ask about how much I hate him. You know what I mean? I'm just kidding. I don't hate him, but his character is really one of those characters that you just kind of lose your mind over. We're gonna ask him, you know, why is he so obsessed with the 50 Boys? Absolutely. Were you familiar? And actually, I read somewhere where you said you were familiar with the BMF story.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
And being familiar with the BMF story and becoming that particular character with the BMF story, I know that there has to be some insight that you're getting now that you have a script in front of you. Did you how much of the background of BMF did you know versus how much you're learning and playing the character of Lamar?
I mean, yeah, so like me personally, I mean, I knew about BMF like early 2000s because of like the culture they had on hip hop at the time. Their name was, you know, ringing bells around the industry and the culture at the time, but I had no clue where they were actually from. I had no clue they were from Detroit, you know, because as far as I was concerned, all the love was either like in Atlanta, LA, and various parts, like various other states. So when we got to learn about like their beginnings and where they came from, that was a whole kind of new bag being open. And we had so many great insights. Obviously, our showrunner, Randy Huggins, he's from Detroit. Like, so he was giving us Detroit every day. Cash those from Detroit.
I was gonna say your baby mama's from Detroit. Your baby mama.
Yeah,
absolutely. It gives you a more authentic approach to being this, this Lamar guy, Lamar Silas. Yeah. Why is he so obsessed with the 50 boys? I mean, he's locked away for 2 years. He gets out. The first thing he thinks about is, well, Zoey and Monique or Mo. But then he's got 50 boys on his mind. I mean, this guy's an OG. And he's coming with the old school, snatching up Tiny with the belt and all this mess. But why is he so obsessed with the 50 boys? There's so much money out there.
I think my understanding of it is that these young cats have just taken over the blocks that he used to run, and he just wants it back. It could have been any individual. It didn't matter if it was Big Meech and Terry at the time. It could have been anybody, but he just wanted the block back. Then it all got kind of personal with the interrelationships with Mo and you know what I mean? All that kind of stuff just stoked the flames even more. So yeah.
Tell me a secret, Eric. I'm listening.
Tell you a secret?
Yes. I don't want to know just any secret. I want to know.
I know. It's what I'm saying. That's just a bit dangerous. It's a bit sticky. It's a bit dangerous if I tell you any of my secrets. No.
Oh, darn. All right.
You know what I mean?
I do. All right. Well, I tried. Wow, we just had an amazing time talking to Eric Kofi Abrefa. He is look, he said he was boring. I don't believe it, not one bit, just because he had apples in the refrigerator. And don't judge him like I did. But here's the thing. Make sure you tune in to BMF. There are going to be 8 episodes this season. They just got renewed for season 2 each and every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern time on Starz. Make sure you tune in to the LaDonna Raeh Show each and every week. Okay, we will probably start having all kinds of stuff coming up. But in order to know about that, you got to subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is on YouTube as the LaDonna Raeh Show. That's right, where there's outtakes and all that fun stuff. We do bloopers and yeah, what can I say? Share, comment, like, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. As for the subscription, I tell my students. So I'm telling you and asking you, please subscribe. Please. I only have like 2 subscribers, okay? And I'm hitting these heavy hitters with these interviews. And yeah, we're going to need that. All right. I'll talk to you next time. It's your girl, LaDonna Raeh, on the show. That's all I got. Peace. Bye-bye for now.